I'm going to show you how to make a white sauce, which is one of the classic French sauces, probably the first thing you'd ever learn if you went to a cooking school in France. And I've got 25 grams of butter, which I've just melted here in this pan. And to that, I'm going to add the equal quantity of flour, so that's another 25 grams. Pop that in, and then taking a wooden spoon, I'm just going to stir the two together. What that does is makes something which the French call a roux, and it's the base for an awful lot of sauces, also thickening things like gravy. So cook those together over a medium heat. Probably take about a minute just to let them go. You just want it to start bubbling up and just cook out the flour a bit, otherwise your sauce will taste a bit floury, which isn't what you want. And then to that, I'm going to add, I've got 300 millilitres of whole milk. Now I'm just going to add that in, stirring as I go. Now this is the only tricky part of the sauce. You just need to add just a little bit at a time, because otherwise you'll end up with quite a lumpy sauce. So you need to stir quite vigorously as you go, keeping it over the heat. You just need to add a little bit at a time as you go, just like that. Now you'll see it's thickening up, like so. Now I'm going to put the milk down and beat it quite vigorously, because as you can see that's starting to lump a bit, but that's not a problem. So let's just stir that in. Bit more milk to it, like so. Now, what sometimes happens is it gets a bit lumpy like this, which isn't anything to worry about. All you need to do if that does happen is grab a whisk and then use that just to get rid of any of those lumps, just like that. Now, pour the rest of the milk in and whisk that through. It's quite a good idea. I quite like making this in a non-stick saucepan, but if you do that, you really need to get one of those non-stick whisks that are available in shops now. So that's pretty much amalgamated, so I can pour the rest of the milk in one go like this and carry on with my spoon. And I just want to stir that through like so. And now that's quite liquid, as you can see. What you need to do is just cook that, stirring it every now and again for about 5 minutes or so, and then what will happen is that the sauce will thicken up. Now what I've got here is a pan where I've done just that, so it's about 5 minutes. I've let this bubble away on the heat, and as you can see that's bubbling away nicely now. Now I know that it's ready because if I take my wooden spoon and I just coat the back of it with the sauce, if you run your finger down it like that, you'll see it keeps its shape and keeps a nice trail. So stir away, and then that is your classic white sauce. Now it's known as one of the classic sauces because you can add so many different flavours to it. So you can put some mustard in it if you like. It's also lovely with herbs, things like that. But probably my favourite way of serving it is with some cheese, which makes a Mornay sauce. And I've just got some grated cheddar cheese. You can also use Gruyere. You can use blue cheese if you like as well. A handful is probably about 25 to 50 grams. Put that in. Stir it through. And once you've done that, that's one of the classics. It's absolutely perfect. What you'd put on top of a lasagna, and also, for my favourite, macaroni cheese. And there you have it, a really perfect white or cheese sauce, and it really is as easy as that.